Welcome back to the classes. So in today's class we will see different metrics example problems like to find the transpose of a matrix, how to add two matrix. So addition will uh, teach you how to subtract also. Then the multiplication of the matrix and how to sum different elements of a matrix. Straight into the first problem. Okay. So here you want to get the transpose of a given matrix. How it's happening. We'll see the output also to know how the coder has programmed it to match with the output. Okay, we have the first line hash include input output string using namespace std integer main. Opening the main program, we are defining the integer m33 is the first matrix with three columns and three rows, and we have a transposed matrix defined now t 3 by 3 and ij are the two variables. You need two variables because this is a two-dimensional matrix. If it was single dimensional or unidirectional matrix, you need only one variable. So see out enter values of matrix. So this will come to the output dialog box, enter values of matrix. Then with this semicolon and no line symbol. So the control will go to the next line. Now we are going to enter the values. So to enter the values in the proper order, we need two for loop, one for I equal to 0 in the order of rows, and to fill the j means in the column order. For I equal to 0, I less than 3, I less than 3. So I is position 0, 1, 2. It will come, and when it's 3, it will come out of the loop. So in I equal to 0, first row itself, you have the variation of columns 0th position, first position, second position. Then it will come to the next row. Like that, the values are entering into the matrix. So it's clear for loop for one row for column, and you have the final matrix value ended as like this. And yeah, this is important one. This is making the transpose. So you are again transferring the values of mij which you added in the previous step to the new matrix tji. So here it is defined as tji, the transposed matrix is equal to tji is equal to mij. Okay, so it's very clear. And one more important thing to notice is that here there is a replacement. There is j is coming first and I second. So there is an interchange happening between the ith and jth position here. So basically this is transferring in a reverse way. Okay, so the tji will be equal to the mij original matrix. So if you are calling out tij, then it will be the transpose matrix. I think it's clear for you. Then we jump into the next step. See out transpose of the matrix for I equal to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus, for j equal to 0, tij. Yeah. So I think it's very clear for you. Mij is the original matrix. Mij is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Clear. tji is equal to mij. So there is a replacement. That means it will be like 1, 4, 7 and 1, 2, 3 in the tji. Okay, and sorry, it's not like that. Here the mij is equated to the TJA. So these values are directly fed into TJA. So that means this value of Mij will be equivalent in the case of TJI. So only the that position numbers are just changing TJI. Here then in the third step we are calling the values in the reverse order. That means Ij is calling out. So whatever we saved in TJI model, we just called out Tij. So the reverse will be, or the transpose will be printed out. Like 1, 2, 3 will come. 1, 2, 3 here is row matrix. It will come as the column matrix, and 1, 4, 7 was the column matrix. It will come as the row matrix. This is the way to find the transpose of a matrix. Yeah, next program is to find the addition of two matrices. You have two matrices, matrix 1 and matrix 2. Then how to add this one? So it's very clear to you that you have to add, or you have to input the values of matrix 1 and matrix 2 first stage, and then you have to put another matrix is equal to like the A plus B, or matrix 1 plus matrix 2. Let's see how it's happening. The header files hash include input output stream using namespace std, integer main, curly bracket, for defining three matrices A, B, R. A will be the matrix 1, B will be the matrix 2, and R will be the addition matrix, final matrix. And as it is a two-dimensional array, you have I and J ending with a semicolon. Cout, enter the values of matrix 1 displayed as such here. So we know how to do for loop I inside for loop J, entering the matrix values 1. Here you can see the values 1. Similarly, enter values of matrix 2. Yeah, here. Similarly, you are doing like up to here. So up to the left side, you have up to this 9. In the right side, see, you are adding the values of A matrix to B matrix, and you're storing in the R matrix, which you already defined here. So Rij is equal to Aij plus Bij. So the ith position, if like the first one, 0th position I, j position 0, it is the this position is equal to 1 plus 1. So 1 plus 1 will give you 2. Then similarly all the places or all the positions in the matrix will get added, and it will be stored in the Rij. Then just print out the value. You know how to print it out. Just cout will be the command, additional matrix for I equal to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus, for j equal to 0, cout or cout n. So one thing notice that there is a common thing in all these steps. That means this is a single step, second step, third step, fourth step. First step matrix 1 input, second step matrix 2 input, third step is addition, fourth step is printing out the values. So here 1 and 2 you have to enter the values. So these values are entered by the user in the monitor. So these two things, and this one or the last one which is printed out by the monitor as we called it out. Okay, next one, it will look like a little bit lengthier. It's a important one to find the multiplication of the two matrix. We'll see in detail. We have the hash include the input output stream using namespace std, integer main, open with the curly bracket, A, B, R. You need matrix A, matrix B, R will be the resultant. It means the multiplicated value. You have I, J, K. Let's see why you need a K. I'll display the output also. Yeah. So obviously I want to add the first two matrix, matrix 1 and matrix 2. So this is the way by which we are adding the enter the values of matrix 1 here. We are entering using for loop, adding the values. Then you have the matrix 2. You know the procedure. We are adding. So up to this 9, you have this left side. Okay, here the important part of this program, how the multiplication is happening. So We have the for loop for I equal to 0, I less than 0. All things are similar in all the steps. Okay, inside this one, you are defining Rij is equal to 0 for the initial case. Then inside the loop, you are defining for k equal to 0, k less than 3, k plus plus. We'll see how they did this one. So you know how this is multiplied, right? Like 1, 2, 3 into 1, 4, 7, like 1 into 1 plus 2 into 4 plus 3 into 7 will be the first value. Then 1 into 2 plus 2 into 5 plus 3 into 8 will be the second value. You know how to multiply this one. So keep that in mind. We have Rij is equal to Rij plus A in AIK. AIK means this one. AIK into BKJ. This is to make sure that we are multiplying in the proper order. So Rij is equal to Rij. Initial value is 0. 0 plus AIK. So 0. So you know the k value is also varying from 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we already used we know the j value for the first matrix. So not to link with that one, not to confuse with that one. We are using a new variable called k, which is varying from 1, 2, 3. So 0th position, k is varying from like this. So let's see the first one. That is, first value will be equal to Rij 0 plus Aik means 0, 0. I will be 0, k will be 0. So 1. 1 into then k and j. So k will be the first value, j will be the first value. So 1 into 1 plus. Then again, this loop is coming like when the k value is incrementing. So next value will be the Aik. So in this row itself, second value 2 into 4. So similarly, the proper arrangement is coded in this program, and the multiplication is happening. Then directly print out the multiplied value or the new matrix that you know. Okay, next one is something interesting to find the sum of all elements of a matrix. You have a two-dimensional matrix, a 3x3 matrix, and you want to add all the elements in the matrix. So the same method of adding the elements into the matrix happens in the left side. Hash include input output stream using namespace std integer main integer m33 ij sum equal to 0. You are initializing the variable. Cout enter elements of matrix. Yeah, this is how you are entering the values. Enter elements of matrix is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is entered from this left side coding. Then you have on the right side, is very important how to sum it. I equal to 0, j equal to 0. Sum is equal to sum we already initialize as 0 plus mij. So sum is already, it will be keep on adding. That means first value will be 1. So sum is equal to 0 plus 1. Then the new value sum will be 1. In the next step, as it is incrementing, it will be the mij. So the I is in the outside and j is incrementing. So j will be the column wise. So 1 plus 2 will be the second sum value. 1 plus 2 plus 3 will be the third sum value. Then 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 will be the fourth. So it will be keep on adding till this loop is executed, and the total sum will be returned out by the cout option. Cout sum of elements is equal to sum is 45. This is like a logic you have to understand. So for more problems, please refer this website. Thank you.